The book Relentless by Tim Grover is a book about achieving your goals and then setting bigger goals. It's about being who and what you want yourself to be and not what other people want. It's about not having excuses for failure because there is no failure in your mental state. It's about not thinking, doing. He starts off the book by telling a story about Dwayne Wade. Dwayne called him and asked him to fly out to Miami because he needed Tim's coaching. Tim explains that any other player would just rely on his teammates to carry the game. Dwayne was injured and was close to not being able to play. Now, the coaching Tim would give Dwayne would not be physical, but mental. As Tim says, it was obvious Dwayne's knee would require surgery after the season. We couldn't slap a quick solution on it. Tim trained Dwayne in a few physical drills. So he was training him in physical ways, but what Tim was really doing was subconsciously training Dwayne mentally. Tim gave Dwayne some advice before the big game. That advice was, in order to have what you really want, you must first be who you really are. He says, being relentless means never being satisfied. Now, this doesn't mean being selfish and always wanting more from people. It means you are always wanting more from yourself. It means that your progress should mean nothing because you know you can do better. Everything is impossible until someone makes it possible. The example he uses for relentless is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan knew he was great. He knew he was something to be proud of. But being great was never his goal. It was to be the best. When Michael Jordan would win a championship and got a new ring, he would hold up all the fingers that had rings on, plus another finger for the next ring. Never satisfied, never content, always pushing higher and higher. Next, Tim talks about a cleaner, which by Tim's definition is the quote I used above. Never satisfied, never content, always pushing higher and higher. He lists off a bunch of players who are cleaners. Then he has another great quote. Remember, it's not about talents or brain or wealth. It's about the relentless instinctive drive to do whatever it takes, anything to get to the top of where you want to be and to stay there. If we don't have an attitude of, I own this, why are we even trying? If we aren't going into something with a mindset of winning, then we have no place going into it in the first place. Even if you don't win or succeed, you had a mindset of winning, and that will help you improve yourself so the next time you go into that, you do succeed. That's what Tim means by being a cleaner. When something goes wrong, they don't blame others because they never really counted on anyone else to get the job done in the first place. This doesn't mean that you expect everyone else to fail. It means you are ready to come in and finish the job if others don't. A cleaner doesn't get caught up in his success and focus on his rewards. He sets his mind on his next success. It's like how Michael Jordan would hold up another finger for his next championship ring. Or my own example of someone is Rob Gronkowski. Through all his years of playing football, he never kept out his millions of dollars he made playing. He put the money straight into retirement savings and began preparing and readying himself for the next season. That's because Rob is a cleaner. He's relentless. He has that drive to always want to be better at his sport.